Alrighty then, let's get the show on the road. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. The tweeters and the YouTubes. Hello, good morning, good morning. I have not looked at the patch notes yet. I have only seen one or two small things. So we're going to dive right into that very, very soon. Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, we vibe into some Whitestone Black. I figured Raid comes out today, I'll play Raid music. I absolutely vibe to the song. Well, then go do it, Rugal. Good morning. Sounds like you got something to do. Alright. Let's see here. I gotta get my YouTube recording underway. Guess I'll do this and start right here. Because that's how you put on muscle, yo. Can't just stay the same size and put it on. That's not how that works. I am grateful. Alright. Well, let me throw on some filler background music. And then we'll be good. Ready to die a lot? I mean, it's just normal mode. Get shocked by a few things here or there and then be A-okay right afterwards. Alright, where is my generic background music? Here it is. Just in time, too. It actually took me until just that moment to find it. Alright. Generic background music, check. YouTube recording time, check. Alright, let's take a look at these patch notes, shall we? Since everyone wants to try to tell me what's in them, even though I haven't seen them yet. Might as well get that done before people keep showing up and saying, I like this, this, and this. And I'll be like, well, I haven't seen it yet, so let me get to that. One more sip of coffee, too. Oh, yeah, there'll be more job changes in 2 weeks. They said as much in the post they made. All right, let's do it. Actually, let me turn my phone down real quick. Just in case. Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, up bright and early to take a look at the patch 7.01 patch notes. So I have not taken a look at these yet, but I saw Twitter ablaze with a handful of opinions. Fortunately, I haven't actually seen much. I've seen like what the raid gear looks like, and I think I saw Momo make a joke that says after 7.01, pros to white mage nothing, cons everything. So I guess Astro got exactly what they wanted. So that's about the only impressions that I've got really going into this one. So very interested to see. Because, I mean, to be fair, that was kind of expected what we knew was coming. Aloha. Listen, I get that you're a white mage main, but you can't be complaining first thing in the morning. Okay, pal? All right. With that, let's get into the notes themselves, shall we? So, Chronicles of New Era quests, Lalafell. Yeah, of course. Everyone's challenging. Everyone's getting ready to fight. Everyone's getting ready to challenge. This is for the Arcadian. A new challenger appears. It's going to be unlocked at the Stylish Stranger in Solution 9 after you have completed the end of Dawntrail's base MSQ. With, of course, all the follow-up quests here being question mark, 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 question mark. I'm assuming they go around explaining how normal mode works somewhere here too, because people who are brand new, like those of us who have played a long time, we know how normal mode works when it comes to loot. Not everyone does though. Housing new orchestrians, Arcadian songs, obviously. Manderville Gold Saucer, new Triple Triad cards. I guess maybe there's a few new challengers for Triple Triad as well, with the Arcadian NPCs being added to the map. I wonder if any of the competitors are going to be found in Solution 9, not just for the Triple Triad, although that'd be pretty funny, some of the challengers within the actual tournament appearing around Solution 9 and becoming Triple Triad challengers as well. That, I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool, but I mean, I hope that they're around and that we get some dialogue with them that we can expand upon patch to patch with the Arcadian. Maybe even just like a locker room or something. Now, job changes. Big thing here. Now, these job changes are not supposed to be the main job changes. We're supposed to get those on Savage Patch itself. Personally, I have the opinion we should have them now, because doing it on Savage Patch could be a little weird, especially when people already kind of have decided what they want to play. But, So we knew that tanks were going to be getting adjustments to Enmity. And I know that the job guide probably has a few more explanations of these things that, I mean, it says it right there. But like, normally we can figure out what the reasons are. We don't need that. But they did say we would be getting increased enmity effects to certain things. Total Eclipse, Prominence, Marauder got increased enmity to overpower Mithril Tempest. Again, we knew that was coming. Primal Rend had its duration for Primal Rend Ready been reduced from 30 to 20. Was there like some cursed tech I don't know about? Because like, I guess maybe in your pot window, there was a reason to delay it that long, or to potentially delay it that long. That's about the only thing I can realize. Oh, wait a minute. Could you? Oh, maybe that was possible. I just realized, because generally holding something for the really long delay would be, oh, you know what? Yeah. So this is, so you know what's ringing a bell? When Monk had Riddle of Wind being 30 seconds, I thought of holding it until the 2-minute buff window. They changed that from Mediator to launch. But because you can hold Primal Rend and then you can hold the follow-up skill, yeah, that's what it is. It's holding it on the odd minute. Yeah, okay, that's what the change they made. That's a little okay, that's not really that big of a deal. I'm not really surprised to see them change that. But I hadn't really thought of it like doing that, but that's because I don't play Warrior. But yeah, that makes total logical sense. Okay, so they just don't want you doing that. They don't want you holding the follow-up, Primal Ruination, which is right there, for that extra time. However, it seems like they understand that people were doing that, and they decided to compensate by giving Primal Ruination 40 more potency. I mean, sure, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus here. Dark Knight, Unleash, Stalwart Soul, and Shadow Stride. We know that the gap closers for Dark Knight and Gunbreaker are getting increased enmity. They don't do damage still, but they do increased enmity. So Unleash, Stalwart Soul, Shadow Stride, all increased enmity. Gunbreaker, Demon Slice, Demon Slaughter, Trajectory, all increased enmity. Okay. Monk. So I'm going to give everyone a little bit of context with these Monk changes. So we knew this was coming. They had to rework a whole bunch of stuff with Monk here for a very, very core reason. So Monk in the Mediator had a potency problem where Dragon Kick was pointless. It seems the dev team recognized that and adjusted the potency for the for Dragon Kick and Leaping Oppo the way it was done. However, the new math supported basically doing nothing but Dragon Kick and Leaping Oppo for the entirety of your rotation. And that was what they were referring to in the heads up we got to these job changes. So the goal here is to make it so that you have a reason to go into every stance. Now, they had several ways they could have achieved this. And so looking at this, it looks like they just gave them I should read through the whole thing, but just a quick glance makes it seem like their solution was to buff Monk by a lot. Because from what I'm seeing here, True Strike, potency, Raptor's Fury, potency, Snap Punch. Okay, well, never mind. So not everything here. So Snap Punch lost some of its base potency, lost some of its flank potency, but gained potency for doing it correctly. So, I mean, I guess technically, yeah, so basically, yeah, Coral's Fury has been increased from 400 to 420, flank Coral's Fury. Yeah, so they took a little bit of power out of Snap Punch, but threw it on the end. This is probably more math fixing. If they didn't do this, there was probably going to be the same problem they ran into with Dragon Kick from the Mediator, so that's almost certainly what this is right here. Okay, but either way, you know, Coral's Fury getting all that, it looks like still largely buffs across the board, just shifting the power. It is, I guess, a small net loss because it's minus 30 and then only plus 20 on the end. But all the same, I mean, it couldn't be a win-win everywhere. Twin Snakes got 40 potency, and then the increase effect for Raptor's Fury was changed from 150 to 200. Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, we already knew about the change potency. Why? Although this is from 60. Increased potency of Raptor's Fury is much. I should probably read the whole thing because I feel like what they've done. Interesting. Because this is a 50 potency. This is 60. Coral's Fury, flank Coral's Fury. So it looks like. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's something I'm misunderstanding here. Yeah. Interesting. So it looks like this gets a bonus from being in Coral's Fury now? Or at least it has some, because that's what that seems to read right there. But you would obviously still want to use the new skills. Huh. Interesting. All right. Demolish, obviously, here is playing its own role, because obviously True Strike becomes something, but Snap Punch is a base skill, Twin Stakes is a base skill. So it looks like they're just making it so if you were to use these in their actual normal stances, you would get some sort of potency buff. I wonder if that's just a failsafe for like when you're going through like perfect balance and stuff. But even then, you would still largely just use the upgraded skills. Interesting. I'll have to look at everything in context another time, because trying to do it just in this video is probably not the greatest idea. Armor the Destroyer, small potency buffs. They forgot to adjust potency for the AoEs, so this kind of, especially with 4-Point Fury, so their AoE has just been not good for the past like several weeks. Demolish also getting 20, 20, and then the Fury increase and is an extra 50. Rockbreaker 20, 4-Point Fury 20, Armor the Destroyer, like I said, 10, or an extra 10, I should say. Dragon Kick, stacks of Oppo's Fury are now granted while in Oppo form. Are now only granted while in Oppo form. Yeah, so this is a direct response to the Dragon Kick leaping Oppo thing. This in particular is like, okay, no, stop it. And that only has to happen to Dragon Kick, because Dragon Kick is accessible without any stance. And that was the problem. Without any stance, you could get Fury. The other two require you to be in stance to even use them in the first place. So this is the direct counter. This was the change I expected the most, was making sure that that was the case. Tornado Kick. Oh, okay. All right. That's nice. I remember somebody mentioning to me that the potency number. So I haven't played Monk on the live servers, so I haven't looked at everything like number by number. And so, well, I mean, I did, but I sped through like 21 different jobs of number by number, and that was not the greatest idea. So there's something about using Tornado Kick was like not really worth using at the lower levels, because the potency for what's it called for I keep reading Celestial for Elixir Field was adjusted to be higher, but Tornado Kick was not adjusted, and thus it was messed up. So I think I remember being told that needed to happen. Flint Strike, Enlightenment, Celestial. Yeah, great Celestial Revolution potency. In case you screw up, at the very least it got buffed, right? Flint Strike. That's a lower level thing anyway. Enlightenment going up by another 30. Shadow of the Destroyer going up by another 10, which, you know, naturally it's another 10 anyway. And then Rising Raptor gaining 10 potency. The Fury buff gaining the extra 60 potency, which is realistically when you should be using Rising Raptor anyway. And then the main thing with Pouncing Coral is it going up by 20 and then going up by flank by 20. Okay, yeah. So I'm not going to sit here and do the math to see if it's screwed up again in a different way. I'll leave that to the people who have been putting a lot of time into Monk and found that math in the first place. Not that it would be very hard, but I would have to do it. And now is not the time for it. So all the same, yeah, just no more of this. Honestly, this alone means no more of this. But like, thank goodness. Now I'll level Monk, because I didn't like that. Samurai, we knew that these were getting reduced to the base recast. I noticed this when I was like, wait, recast is different. What's different about it? Like, why do they need to reduce it? And then I checked and I was like, why is it 3.2 for the Tendo skills? And someone was like, because the animations are really long and they want you to see the whole animation. I'm like, no, bring that down to 2.5. That doesn't make any sense. There you go. 2.5. That needed to happen. Viper. So it looks like they just gave so we knew they were getting range increases to their skills. And thank goodness, because I noticed when I was trying to do, especially like the first boss in Strayborough, I was like, man, I feel like my skill range is not good enough on some things. And that's really annoying. And so, yeah, that probably needed to happen. So really glad to see this. Surprised the positional changes aren't here, though. We were told they were going to A, reduce the busyness, and B, reduce the positional requirements, which may technically be the same thing. On top of this, I feel like that's a change that should have been made here and should not have been held for Savage, because it's a pretty substantial gameplay change. Now, it should technically just make it easier on the Savage patch, maybe why they don't care. But I'm of the opinion something like that should change now and not later. But you heard that earlier. Well, at least Umbral Soul's level 35. That's one of the many things that Black Mages want. So let's see. We still have what? Ice Paradox. Flare Star maybe not disappearing immediately if you leave fire. Any amount of things to help it catch up to Pictomancer. any number of things, to be fair. Again, we know there's another balance patch before Savage, but nobody likes feeling like their job is being overshadowed and then just getting that. But that's good. We like this. We just like more also. Yeah. Now, see, standard, non-standard wasn't the problem. Pictomancer was the problem. Red Mage, Manification. We knew this was coming. It being increased to 30 seconds. Apparently, towards the end of the Red Mage combo during Manification, they were losing some potency because Manification was falling off so quickly. So, good to see that. Astrologian, Light Speed. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I predicted. 2 charges, 60 seconds. No duration change is the big thing. So, massive buff. Insane. Astral Draw being 55, Umbral Draw being... they mentioned they were changing the draw, the draw cooldown, so that made the most sense. Also part of my predictions. And they mentioned Macrocosmos, which we knew wasn't potency neutral. I'm pretty sure that's potency neutral now. I don't remember off the top of my head, but all the same, on one target specifically. So yeah, Astro, yeah, that's a good job. I said that if those exact changes all happen as we expect them to, Astro is going to be pretty much a dead set lock-in for most hardcore healers doing day 1 world prog. Well, I did say at the beginning what Momo said, so I'm not really that surprised. So this is important. The following adjustments have been made to... I feel like you should have maybe put this up when I was reading the... Why would you wait till the bottom to tell me this about Monk? Come on now. Maximum stacks of Raptor's Fury has been reduced from 2 to 1. Maximum stacks of Coral's Fury has been reduced from 3 to 2. So this is really funny. This is literally... I don't want to use the word catering because I like this change too. This is catering to the... I've been playing Monk for 10 years muscle memory that many of us have. Because we have always had every other rotation you do Dragon Kick, every other rotation you do Twin Snakes, and every third rotation you do Demolish. That was what we were used to as Monk's first 10 years. And then they changed it. So they made it 2 and 3 and 4 for the different ones. So every fourth you would use, in this case, the Coral skill, not Demolish anymore, but the one that replaced it. So this is just making it the old, string of rotation. So now it's always, Dragon Kick, Twin Snakes. Now, what's it called? Oh, no, Snap Punch is the one that gets... Oh, that's right. Yeah, see, that's how you can remember. It's been a while since I thought about it. Yeah, because Snap Punch isn't the base skill. There's True Strike. Yeah, so it would be now Dragon Kick, Twin Snakes, Demolish, and then Leaping Oppo. I always forget. Rising Raptor and Pouncing Coral. There we go. I think I got them all. It's the same. It's just the same as it was before. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but they're just making it so it's like the old rotation, just with the new system. So I'm okay with that. The new raid dungeon, the Arcadian Light Heavyweight tier, has been added. Oh boy, 685. So I was right. Oh wait, 685. Yeah, so I was right, man. I had people convince me it was going to be 695, and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's 685. I was right. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's just have some basic endgame stuff. You could do the normal mode raids. So you do need to do. This is just one of. This isn't the first quest, so you'll unlock the first normal mode raid from the second or third quest, basically. And it looks like it's the second quest because this is a new challenger appears. So for those who haven't done normal mode, and I have had people come to me asking me how it works. The way normal mode works is each different fight has its own loot lockout. You can earn 1 piece per week per fight. and then that's it, you're locked out. However, you can do the fights as many times as you want before winning the piece. You're not locked out upon clearing, you're locked out upon winning the piece. You can still run it even after you've won the piece, mind you, but like, you don't have to roll on something your very first time through if you don't know what you want. So try not to worry about that. Look at the pieces, maybe enjoy the raid first, then go back and look at the pieces, see what's best for you to pick up, and then go back in and try to get the pieces that you want. There was a lot of confusion about that for people who are newer within Dawn Trail or just didn't do much of anything outside of MSQ in the previous expansion. Now, on top of that, they don't drop armor. They drop tokens. And basically every token, if I recall correctly, it's been a while, every token drops from every fight now. And you need to get a certain number of them in order to exchange. So, for example, if you want the body piece this week, you roll on the body the hollow armor from all 4 and win it from all 4, and then you can exchange. Accessories, you would just need the 1, and then you would go exchange feet to head, yeah, etc. So in terms of what to pick up, I do recommend exercising caution, especially if you are someone who is planning to go into the Savage. Well, yes, we will have crafted gear. Not everyone's going to be able to afford it. Not everyone's going to even want to go that route. So trying to pick up pieces that are more ideal is generally preferred. For example, we have an item level 700 ring right now. Assuming the ring from this is good stats, might be one of the pieces you want. If your body or legs, if one of them's not very good, then you probably want to pick up the other maybe next week. And then between head, hands, and feet, same deal. You kind of want to know if any of those are good compared to what you have on now. And then you can fill in the rest with crafted gear next week if you're somebody who cares. You could also pick up a crafted ring, but again, I'm going to be replacing everything with crafted, so it won't really matter by the time I get to the 3rd or 4th fight. That's going to be especially important for the scaling on the 3rd and 4th fight if you're doing week 1 prog. But I do exercise that. Don't roll on things the first time through. Maybe take a little bit and put some stuff into consideration. And then also you will get 1 light heavy hollow blade with 7 of these. You can exchange it for a universal tome, and the universal tomestone plus some heliometry tomes, which don't come out for 2 more weeks. You can use that to purchase an item level 720 weapon. Now, if you're wondering about the item level of normal mode, mind you, item level 710. Normal mode on release of the expansion always matches the extreme trials, so you'll largely use it for left side in that ring slot. And then again, you can fill in other things if the stat spread isn't very good. I'm thinking of getting rid of the legs because they have skill speed. The aiming legs, I'm pretty sure, have skill. I was going to even just downgrade them to 690 if I recall. So that'll probably be the piece that I pick up. Unless these have skill speed, in which case I'll be very upset. Following duties have been added to the Duty Roulette normal raids, all the light heavyweight fights. Duty Roulette Mentor also has those. And the Mentor going up to 685. Stone Sky Sea has light heavyweight. A new target ring has been added. While under the effect of directional disregard, enemy target rings will take on a distinct new shape. This indicates that directional requirements do not need to be met when attacking these targets. So they're just adding a visual effect. So under the effect of direction. So it sounds like they're making it so that there are portions of the fights that can have a disregard for your directionals. Now, whether or not they'll use that for a lot of bosses or not a lot of bosses is a bit of a question. Because normally I would have just assumed this is a use of a change of visual for this ring. But very specifically, under the effect of directional disregard. I'm curious to see how this actually gets used. If this is applied to everything that has it with a new visual, or if it's just going to be for whatever directional disregard is. Maybe when a boss like does an attack that there's no way that you can even think about positionals. Maybe if they jump into the wall and their flanks and their rears aren't available. Like there are times where bosses that have target rings make it impossible to hit said target ring. Like that happens. So in which case, there's no skill expression there anyway, so you might as well make everything work. Outside of True North, I suppose. It's just, you know, that's what it is. It's a True North check, which isn't the worst thing, but still kind of annoying when it's forced on you and it's not really just because of mechanics. So I'm wondering if how this is applied. We'll have to wait and see. New items. This is our normal raid set right here. Well, I don't want to open it in the visual search. I was hoping to enlarge it, but there you go. Yeah, it definitely looks like arena brawler stuff we've got going on here. I actually like the backs of some of them. I think it's funny that essentially it's boiled down to you look like a hoodlum fighting in an arena. Normal mode. Yeah, it's got like wrestling vibes and stuff like that, which makes sense. And reminder, I looked over and I saw some people asking, "You're sure this isn't crafted?" Yes, because crafted's not in the game for 2 more weeks, and these have been added today. And they also say items added in 7.01 will be listed at a later date. So, furnishing stone partition can now be dyed. Cool. Requirements to access script exchange have changed. Okay, this makes sense. So, one of the big things that I've seen some complaints about has been that you need to reach this NPC to access script exchange, which is quite far into the MSQ. They're making it so you get it a lot sooner. I had a whole huge discussion with someone in my chat like, wow, yeah, why? That's so strange. Why did they make it that late? The whole thing. So should be fine. New minions have been added, of course. There's usually a minion in normal mode, so that makes sense. And then the area newly added will be split into multiple instances. Oh, yeah, like the area going into the Arcadian itself. Okay. And they are reducing some of the instances. Both of the 6s are being brought down to 3 and Tuliol all to 2. Okay, this I figured was probably going to happen. Oh, so I'm sure the conductors for Hunt Trains are very glad to see that. Old Charlian will no longer be separated. Makes sense. New achievements and titles added. New trophies and achievements for PS5 and Xbox. New music and sound effects and some resolved issues. I never really like to look too much into the resolved issues. There's usually like a handful of things that are there that make sense, like stuff from maybe the previous patches. Players can manually disable the effects. Yeah, like this is the Picto bit that was mentioned, because there's like a tech you can do with Picto where you click off a buff to skip thunder in your rotation. And apparently it's a mild gain. It's not like a crazy gain, but it is a gain. And so that was being abused for a little bit more power, but it's not, still doesn't make or break Pictomancer. I think it's the best thing to state with that one. Oh my goodness, there's quite a few other various. Known issue, an issue wherein the fade out timing is incorrect for an orchestrion roll added in 7.01 when playing it in a playlist. It's not bad for one known issue. I don't think I've ever seen a known issue section on a patch note that's just got one thing. And it's so minor. Either way, that is it for the patch 7.01 patch notes. Anything that wasn't in the job changes here that was mentioned in the post from last week will be in the Savage update. So please look forward to it. Keep praying for your job if there's something you wanted to see in there. And I'll keep praying for you. Anyway, that's going to be a wrap. Thanks, everyone, for watching my patch note overview of 7.01. I'm going to get back to my live stream right now, get this posted over to YouTube, and wait for these servers to go live. Maybe they'll go live early. There's a chance. It's not the Savage release, so it could happen. They didn't say it couldn't. So we'll hope. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye. All right, we're done. We're good. Now I can go back to paying attention to you. Now I can go back to paying attention to chat. Hi, Galaxy. Yeah, they fixed the EX2 cheese strat a while ago. It's good. Good patch day. Oh, you're excited for Past Hap's cameo? No. No. Don't pay attention to chat. Okay. Chat said not to pay attention to chat. Got it. You got it. Since you asked so nicely. I can't wait to be the AAC World Champ. I'm gonna save the world. They never stood a chance. Gotta get my Mr. Satan glam. World champ sounds like Mr. Satan. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could pull off a Mr. Satan glam somehow. You'll never get them, Mikhail. You'll never get them. All right. Let's get past Haps out of the way. We hate that guy. Trust me when I say we hate that guy. Just read them again to pass some time. How about I throw on some tune instead? Oh yeah, let me do this. First, let me get my alerts on. Thoughts on the buffs? I thought they were going to do more in this patch than in the next patch. There's more things I expected to be done here, and I expected largely potency buffs in the Savage patch. Anything gameplay related I thought was going to be here. That was not the case. There are a few things that definitely should have been here that were not. Is White Mage dead? That depends, because some people just don't like playing Astro. Like White Mage is fine to play if you don't like playing Astro and you want to play a pure healer. Fine is... How do I put this? Fine's not the same as good. Fine is fine. That's all it is. Fine is fine. Yeah, every job is fine. There's no job that's not technically fine. That's not the same as good, but it's fine, you know? Fine doesn't get you extra DPS buffs. This is true. This is very, very true. Where is... Since we were playing raid themes earlier, we were playing Scream and whatnot. Fine isn't 2 light speeds. Correct. White Mage is like, look at me dash. Astro's like, look at me run around for 30 seconds. Can't make everyone happy? No, I'm happy. Only me. So how could everyone be happy? Also, the sound of this song is gonna overwrite me having to listen to my own voice briefly. Actually. Hey, everyone. Shut up! Hey, everyone. Shut up! Hate that guy! Oh, there's me saying it's fine. Alright, let's see. I need, yeah, no, we hate that guy. I didn't have to listen to him that much, thankfully. Yeah, no utility. Bad That's what I was saying, dude. I feel like the AoE shield just shouldn't have been tied to Temperance in the first place. Having a Vader Anakin moment. Excuse me? Probably not. Oik? I don't think so. Oh no. Bahamut is here. Be careful. There's gonna be Akmor. Waiting for Alexander to show up next. No, I mean, there were no nerfs. There was the bug fix for the Ether Hues thing. Yeah, we read the notes. The Ether Hues changes there. You can't click off Ether Hues. You can't do the whole lightning skip thing anymore. It was intentional, Bahamut. Dawn Trail patch 701. Job buffs round 1. Job buffs round 1. I figure calling it round 1 makes sense with the Arcadian. Okay. M1, M2. Yeah, I know. But I still like round 1. What's going on, Axo? Doesn't mean that round 1 is thematic still. Match 1, yeah. I'm not gonna say job buffs match 1. That sounds stupid. I say round 1. Yeah, just a little bit more, Nova.
Just subscribe. Missing the 7.
Alright.
What am I fighting for?
I don't know. What are you fighting for? Dan, thank you for the 122 months with the tier 2. I wonder if the announcer is going to give me reason for a new alert. If I hear the announcer say some funny shit, I'm changing the alerts.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Because it stands for match. It's match 1, match 2, match 3. Yeah, we got like 10 minutes for the servers come up. I had a feeling they'd be up early. That's why I wanted to be up this early. Nope. Alright, let me export that. Let me make a quick thumbnail. There's not really many images in here to use. There is this one of the Arcadian, but it's kind of shit. I don't know why the images they include are always like awful quality. Shut up, Creative Cloud. K-Dog, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. I've got fates to farm. Me too, Vaughn. Me too.
Just subscribe.
Off to bed.
Good
night, hey. No, the server's up in 11 minutes. So I gotta get this thumbnail made. Target ring thumbnail. Yeah, for normal mode is no surprise. Normally I would take the time to make a better thumbnail, but this one will have to do since I don't have much time. Oh, hey, thanks, Haystack. Appreciate it. Appreciate the membership. There will be suplexes. I'm ready to suplex. Ah! There is on the EU. Actually, the EU one was the first one I saw for the early up notice. They posted it all on the official Twitter. Alright, this isn't Final Fantasy XIV music, but it's on my recommended for my music, so I'm playing it. Yeah, I finished the MSQ the other day. We already did spoiler cast and everything. Good choice. It popped up in my recommended. I mean, to be fair, it might as well be from 14. But, you know.
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Lepus, thanks for the 8 months.
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Yes, you need to finish the
Lepus
MSQ to do the
_
Arcadian.
just subscribed with Prime.
No, there's no Mayo train. Alright, I almost have the video all set. I mean, it probably won't be done processing, but it's going to take quite a little bit to process. I'll have all the thumbnail and everything done at least. And then I need the description here. I'll see how long it actually takes. Yep, new tomes are in 2 weeks. The moon is what I see outside. The heliometry tones. Is it haunted? Always has been. Heliometry is the next tome.
Chaos,
Chaos?
chaos,
Chaos?
chaos,
Chaos? Alright, I got 6 minutes now before the servers come up.
Secret just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you for the Prime sub, Safriel.
I'm the one to fill your dark soul with light.
I love light. Yeah, and the servers come up in 6 minutes. As per their early uptime announcement, which we've been talking about for the past 10 minutes now. We've been talking about the early uptime for the past 10 minutes. I mean, if you just got here, that's one thing, but some people have been here the whole time, and we've already been talking about it. $2:05 PST, which will soon be in 5 minutes. No, it's not Fate farming time. What's this music? Final Fantasy 16 music. I just got to work. Lunar, thanks for the 39 months.
Lunar Sky 14 just subscribed.
14.2 music. Yes, 14.2 music. I love my 14.2 music. You want to know when you really know it's 14.2 music? For this part. This is when you 100% know it's 14-2 music. Early up time, yep. Yeah, I really thought they might lower it to 10 seconds, Nabs, but no. They just went ham on it. Yeah, 14-2. The 14 plus 2 definitely works, too. This is from 16, yeah. We woke up in the gamma scape. Yeah, I'm going to be watching the cutscenes to the arcade area. Usually with cutscenes, all the fights, it only takes like an hour. Like with the cutscenes plus doing all the fights is normally about an hour. No, but it'll be live in 5 minutes. It's soaking too. Three minutes. 3 minutes now. Yeah, I'll make a PF, by the way, for anyone who wants to join the normal mode fights. Where is this one from? 16. This is from Final Fantasy 16. Of course it will, Wii. Of course it will. Soaking any percent. Yep. Generally speaking, correct. I have a Record Keeper remix of Find the Flame. Record Keeper still releases content in Japan, so still have that. Where is it? Oh, did I forget to put it in the album? Where is it? Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. All right. Oops. Oh, it's because I changed the file name. My bad. I'm gonna arcade so hard. I have most of it, Ella. Still Barda's right now? I mean, it's rigid still, but Bard is doing fine. I'll be on Bard for the first tier, most likely. Gonna stream shirtless for the arena raid. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be what happens. Yeah, brother. Go full Hulk Hogan. Dancer's generally not a good prog job. Like, it's fine, but it's not usually the go-to choice. No, I'll just be making a PF for normal mode. Can download the patch. I can play the patch in a minute. Yeah, luckily Record Keepers survived long enough in Japan to still get more music tracks. Well, you want 5%, Shogun. And technically, Bard is better than 2 of the mages in the game anyway. I'm doing the story. With the story, it should only take about an hour anyway. Alright, let's get to it. Thank you, Find the Flame. It's so bright. All right, it's time to wrestle. I hope you guys are all ready to wrestle. Yeah, I'll be making PFs first come, first serve for each of the fights. And then after I'm done with all the fights, I'll have to go back and do a bunch of them for footage because I'll probably work on all the normal mode guides after I get back from the gym later. I probably won't stream all the way till 2 p.m. today either. Normally I stream till 2 p.m., but, you know, random 1 a.m. login. Gotta be ready for it. All right. There it is. A new challenger appears. I kind of want to go Astro, but at the same time, I just want to go a healer because I have trust issues. Day one. I'll go Bard. I'll go Bard. Listen, brand new raid. I always have trust issues. All right. Why, hello there. No faith. No. No. I highly advise we have as many rezzers as possible. Hey, I recognize you. He's the guy. Look, see? He's the guy who opened the Arcadian. Look, it's right there. Hey, pal. A new challenger appears. Yeah, looking for some new talent? Ah, I found you at last. Gonna hit me with the point. You, my good sir, were born to be a star. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Matem, head of strategic management at Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise for entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadian, a combat arena, and it is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. It is the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. As you may have heard, circumstances forced us to close the arena's door for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left our citizens disconsolate. By providing them with gripping entertainment, it's our hope to help them forget their cares for a while. For to accomplish that, however, it will not do to show them what they've seen countless times before. No, they need something new. Someone new. And who better than he who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? So it was. And so, for your strength and valor, the president of the Federation has marked you to be the Arcadians' next great star. Just imagine it. An upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene and challenges the Arcadians' mightiest to rise up as grand champion. What could be more gripping, I ask you? Huh? For your part, you will naturally be compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer awaits you after each and every victory. Instantly, characters like, okay. I dare say this has enticed you, but you needn't make up your mind right away. If you're keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, then come to the Arcadian at the end of this avenue. The attendant will show you in. With that, I bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. Yeah, instantly you're just like, there's loot. Let's go. Did somebody say loot? Actually, let me do this real quick. Just gonna make a select. Actually, you know what? I have an easier modification to make. Do that and that. Perfect. All right. Oh, God, so many people. Now that the quest isn't there, the guy is just surrounded. Everybody loves violence. I love violence. Do you love violence? Yeah, I had to double check. Like, wait, I have this, right? Yeah. Master Matem has been expecting you. If you would follow me, I'll take you to him. Good. Take me right there, sir. The green room, instance 3. I like my green room music. You came! By this I take it you want to fight in the Arcadian. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the fold. Now then, I shall explain to you. My challengers, my first 3 challengers. Black Cat should be the one in the middle. Because they're a cat. You look like you've got some fights in you, I suppose. Still, you can only be so strong without a soul shifter. You wouldn't last long against any of us. Well, aren't you just a treat? I look forward to meeting you on this. Oh boy, we've got that archetype. You're a puny candle before my roaring flame. Make it to me and I'll blast you out of the ring. So that's 1, 2, and 3 probably, and the number 4 is a surprise. Those are some of the fighters you will face. They're all, characters, as you can see, but I hope you do not take offense to their words. Consider it their way of welcoming you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out in a bid to become Grand Champion. I have no doubt that all Alexandrians would be captivated by your journey as challenger, and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. And speaking of ranks, the fighters of the Arcadian are divided into 3 tiers: light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all tiers, and thereby rise up as the Grand Champion. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. Goodness gracious me! I almost forgot to mention a most important thing! The Arcadian has its own repository of feral souls, which our fighters utilize in battle. So potent are these souls, they alter the fighter's very forms. Lest you wonder, it is the potency of the souls employed that separates the championship's 3 tiers. Yeah, that guy. I mean, not the only example, but yeah, that guy. Now, I've given to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you face the king, you did not rely on souls of any kind. That's most impressive indeed. Be that as it may, it would be egregiously unfair to you to compete with naught to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at the Arcadian, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. We'll use them to create allies to fight alongside you. And to make sure they work with you like a well-oiled machine, we will draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and abilities to your liking. How does that explain people I find in the Duty Finder who I've never played with before? That sounds a lot like Endless. Endless? I'm not familiar with the term, but I assure you there's nothing untoward in the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. And for purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of these simulacra should suffice. What do you think? The souls in your repository should be set free. Listen, I'm trying to have a moral debate with you right now, sir. I had expected you might harbor reservations about the use of souls. Those who hail from the outside the barrier often do. And so I have a proposal, an additional incentive, if you will. For each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fight beside you. You, my friend, would be the star who brings fresh change to the Arcadian. So what say you? Are you willing to fight under those terms? Excellent. Now, I would tell you more about the Arcadian, but let us save it for after your first bout. After all, it'd be pointless if you end up losing straight away. We need to free the souls! With that, I officially welcome you as a fighter in the Arcadian. When you're ready to take to the arena, you need but say the word. Thank you for the 1100 gil, sir. I don't know, Doctor. I don't know. And then that's quickly explaining how the normal mode loot works. Time to fight Black Gato! You're ready then. Excellent. Rest assured I'll be here to guide you in the beginning. Now, I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray, look at the monitor. This here is Black Cat, feared as the claw in the dark. That's right, she's the one who took your measure earlier. While she's a rookie herself, you'd be wise not to underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Gotta love the, like, Street Fighter-esque introduction right there. Her feral soul is Kafpaluk, a terrible feline said to have pushed a legendary hero to its limits. With its power, she becomes unimaginably nimble, and her very claws can rend steel. You'll need to keep your wits about you. Now, you should know the ring is uniquely configured to complement the fighting style of your foes. This is in order to provide the audience with a spectacle. After all, we're first and foremost in the business of entertaining. On a similar note, I should mention that I'm also the commentator for these matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of... Now we know. I mean, I was wondering if he was the announcer, so I was like trying to keep my voice in that range. That's why I kind of gave him a voice. I was wondering if he was also the announcer too, so I'm glad that I kind of kept it similar, because now we know what his voice sounds like. Now then, you had best... Well, we know what his Japanese voice sounds like, to be fair. We don't know what his English voice sounds like yet. May you emerge victorious in your debut. This has got such Street Fighter vibes to it. Match 1, now accessible. And we've heard this theme, but I'm so ready for it. All right, anyone who wants to join, join me for AAC Light Heavyweight Match 1. Password 1227, because I'm so original. First come, first serve to those who wish to do combat in the Arcadian. Looks like we've still got one tank spot. I sure hope we live, smile. Listen, chat is, to be fair, what is more honest to lore than bringing chat to the raid? Essentially, all just make-believe souls in my past, all right? Warriors of Light hired from Fiverr. I'm looking forward to her Oversoul animation. I like that. I like how one of you is a little off to the side.
A rookie on the rise with razor sharp claws.
All right.
Ferocious feline, Black Cat.
I wasn't expecting that for his voice, but I like it. Time for the battle to commence. All right, let's make it happen, team. There's no pressure. Just know that you're literally being watched by an entire crowd. This is literally what it's like when chat joins a streamer's raid. All of those other fighters, they're the chatters.
I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
I like her voice.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
Yes. I promise.
I sharpened these just for you.
One, two, paw the other direction. Beautifully dodged. What if I didn't dodge it? Would he have talked badly about me? I kind of wonder if one of us got hit, if he would have said something. I really want to know if he makes mention of you screwing up and getting hit.
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
Luckily for me, yes, I can. What do you know?
Try this.
Hi. Why are you looking at me? Don't do that. Now we got a test, yeah.
These claws rendle.
All right, so this is a
Here
4-1.
comes Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
Actually, no, wait. Oh, it destroys the arena the second time. Got it. I didn't think it was going to destroy the arena.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Okay, they repaired the ring. I like that. That's got very Diablo-esque. I didn't notice it was blasting the arena. Oh, that's going to be where you get knocked back to. Interesting. And then, oh, and you have to not, oh, that's toxic. So wherever a player lands, they get, they have to land on a square that's not broken. You're welcome for the scouting. Yeah, I mean, I would have figured at that point, but still, yeah, don't land on the cracks. I think there were some squares that were straight up never targeted, so probably want to stick to those. Ring out!
You're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against
Oh,
our
I'm gonna get
feline
hit by the
ferocity?
half room on purpose this time. I want to see if he says nice dodging still, or if he says, what an idiot!
I sharpened these.
Yeah,
just
I'm
for you.
getting hit. I'm getting hit here. Everyone else cannot get hit. I'm taking the hit. It's not that big a deal to take that hit.
Blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He does. He does change what he says. Yep. He does. Successfully scouted, as far as I'm concerned.
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
Reactive voice lines. He does have. I'm so glad he has reactive voice lines. I should have known earlier because I'm pretty sure he called when we all fell off the arena that he called something. I was too busy freaking out over the fact that it had happened in the first place.
Try this.
That was a fun. I'm glad I scouted that little detail.
These claws rendle.
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
Yeah, there are some squares that are never targeted twice. My ring!
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Very similar layout. All right, so it's only target. Make sure you still land on the arena at the very least. And I hope that's not AoE for our sake. Make sure, yeah. Let's make sure that you go a safe distance. All right, yeah, that's you. That's not safe. You're gonna go off the edge. Woo! Yeah, there's a couple of spares here. There will not be a couple of spares in Savage. I want to see the knockback distance. Whoa! Okay, it is way closer than I thought.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Yeah, he calls you out. He called him out. I love it.
I'll gas you like a car.
Oh, somebody fell off. What do you know?
They're still in it.
Oh my god. Okay. I know what this is. Yeah, she's gonna walk all about the. All right, this is. I'm gonna move into the last spot. Yeah.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Rather go down hard than soft. What happens if you pet her? I'm assuming that wasn't because I pet her. That was just the sound she was making.
Your mincemeat.
She's gonna leap into it. Is she gonna turn? Yeah. Oh no, okay, she just moves. That's different. I was wondering if she was gonna, like, actually turn and face that direction, but she doesn't. This is called leaping also. Is she gonna leap? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice there was a leaping point there. I was looking everywhere else in the arena.
But the challenger's still standing.
We require more pet testing. Do we? Do we require more? Yeah, it's Devour. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that's Devour. I was actually thinking the same thing, like, uh-oh. That's Devour.
Randall.
I don't think this one was targeted at all. Yeah, it wasn't. I'm just looking around waiting for everything to unfall apart.
To me, echo of my soul.
It's gonna be, oh, it's probably gonna do 2 knockbacks at once. North side of the room. Yeah, you probably don't want to be in that, I assume. You're gonna die. Oh, I think you made it. I think you made it. Did you make it? Did you make it? Nope, you didn't make it. Woohoo! There's a bunch of platforms over there. There you go.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
He commented on the res. That was him. I'm glad to see what he's commenting on. Yeah, you got to be real close for that one. You cannot be a little bit far back. Violence!
To me, echo of my soul.
Another copycat. All right. Get it? Copycat because it's Black Cat. Get it? All right, so the copycat is doing Devour now. Right here, I think, is safe the entire time. Unless it's still going to go one more. Oh, but then we got to go back in. All right. Yeah, good to know that she just slides over for these and nothing else. Get Picto LB'd. Alright, yeah, and then that would have been the leap. Alright. First fight's pretty cool. She has Devour. God, the double copycat, because now you know in Savage there's going to be a double copycat Devour where it's two of them doing the leaps, the leap and slash at the same time. KO! Refbot! Alright,
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Victory goes to the challenger. We love Refbot. Alright, I'm not rolling on anything here, so I'm leaving.
It's all over. Until next time.
Thank you, Matem. KO! The challenger. Bravo, bravo. You are simply magnificent out there. The president's eye for talent is as keen as ever. So now that you have your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadian. The championship traces its roots in time to Alexandria long before the coming of the Tirali people. It was very different in the beginning, though, with matches pitting with recreated simulacra against each other. That's right, the very same that fought at your side. But with the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between the living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. The contest evolved once more after Zoral Jah was made king. It was he who proposed the use of feral souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. So it was that combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts, and the audience experienced newfound heights of entertainment and excitement. However, when Zoral Jah raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadian. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hands, and shortly thereafter, our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darken our hearts. Sorry about that. Some may think it in poor taste to resume the championship now of all times, but it is now most of all that people need cheering up, and as I mentioned when first we spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. Hello, Black Cat. I can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? Look at her eyes, man. Ah, damn it all. I can't leave things like this. Say, would you mind if I watched you for a while? Don't worry, I won't have any hard feelings. I'm just curious, that's all. About what you can do. Be my guest. Woohoo! I'm so glad that he commentates on everything. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be watching you quietly. As fickle as a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. And deep down, give me grade 11 materia. Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Time for character introduction number 2. This one's probably going to become like an Ochu or a Malboro or something, because it said it was like sweet poison. Number of things that could be. I don't think a snake. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. They all have their own themes. It is a bee. It is indeed a bee. This is Honey Bee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadian. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, and an extremely venomous one at that. But rather than her poison, you should be wary about her ability to charm all before her. And for in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. For those who fall under her spell, delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Which is why an audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she might claim, you're in for a bad time. And maybe so, but I have faith that you will prevail. Now sally forth and show us your mettle. She'll take my breath away. Honey Bee Lovely. Yeah, I'm not gonna be rolling on anything until the second, until like I run through. I have to go. I haven't looked at any of the loot yet, so I'm not gonna roll on anything if I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. We're gonna have to, yeah, be wary of her poison. Ah. Savage Prog is gonna... This song has already secured this Savage Prog being a time. The crowd is all bees! The crowd is all bees!
The adorable but deadly, sweet but poisonous, Honey Bee Lovely.
At least she's got a pretty cool model. She's got the Skothic model, but I mean like the Skothic skeleton, but still. All right, there's a wall and pizza slices. Please keep in mind the pizza slices. And remember that being hit here probably means being charmed. Oh, I wonder if there's Arim. Oh, there's 4 Arimen around the arena too. Those will do gaze attacks probably.
The Honey Bee Lovely show has begun.
There are lines.
Lovely show for the audience.
I like her voice too.
Submit to your lovely queen.
Oh, she's spinning.
A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, that's okay. That's what's her face. I recognize these. These are similar to what's her face. Barbaricha. These are Barbaricha indicators. Honey Bee line. Oh, Honey Bee hey. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, while doing the fight, the song isn't really that bad to like listen to.
You're ready for me to steal your heart.
Are we all gonna be charmed here?
Now to savor the sweet still
Ah,
of
so if you get to
charm.
3, if you get to 3, you'll be
Oh, she's
charmed.
definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
This is probably one stack on its own. Oh, these are towers. One person, I mean, oh, if you stand in a tower, it gives you a stack. Yeah, so it's every attack you get hit by. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then this should be probably get in. Oh, she's shooting, she's Byakuing hearts.
Her charms were not to be denied.
Oh no, she's Byakuing hearts. That's dangerous. Hey, you guys are dead, by the way. We should probably get some raises. She's blowing a kiss in that direction. Yep.
I'll make you mine.
Oh, Shiva circles. All right, Shiva circles are fine. Don't be in front of her. Yeah, the expert dungeon. Little did we know the expert dungeon was just preparing us the entire time. All right, and then that just ends the phase. Okay. That's two. Oh, wow. Actual double tank buster. I'm shocked. I mean, obviously, it's not a swap or anything, but I'm surprised to see something that actually wants two tanks. Love hurts. No, it stings. Her stinger with poison. Oh, left side. That's a half room cleave too. Or maybe not. I saw her, the stinger. These are going to explode, aren't they? They sure are. Whoop.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike.
Drop of venom.
No hard feelings if I kill you?
No, you can kill me. That's fine. This is probably going to leave goo also. Yeah, all these attacks leave goo, and then you need to get away from the goo. And then back middle. I know it's honey, but I'm calling it goo, all right? She's leaving her goo everywhere.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
All right, those are line AoEs going through the middle. I wasn't sure what they were, so I just started running away from them. Well, given the song is I'm gonna be a queen bee, honey bee, yeah, there's probably a few puns in there.
What a delightful battle this is.
Oh, that's what I thought it was gonna do the first time, actually. Everything is a bee pun.
Getting started.
Here it goes again, Honeybee Live.
Who's my obedient little bee?
All right. I'd assume this splits the 4 hearts. Yeah, this splits the 4 hearts between each player hit. So if you don't have that evenly, then the person who's targeted is going to get 2. Okay. And now the other people with... So if you only have 1, you need to get one of these if you only have 1. Yeah. Essentially, you're just trying to make sure everybody here has 1. I'm just going to wait. All right, that was brave to just literally stand in melee range. Oh no, the hearts are coming in from the outside. Woo! Woo! Oh, oh. Oh, don't be in front of her. I'm fighting for my life over here. I'm going back to the expert dungeon and practicing. That's what I'm doing. We're going back to Strayborough after this. Oh boy. Yeah, I wonder if that's just gonna be a cluster on Savage. B is for beat you to a bloody pulp. She got jokes. I'm going into the wall too. I'm just watching it all. As long as one. Oh god, it's on me. Wait, why do? Yo, get aggro. Luckily, we have healer LB. Maybe not the best timed healer LB, but that's. Oh no, that's fine. That attack went on for so long. I didn't think it was gonna go on that long. You might want to tank swap. He's got 4 stacks, by the way. You might want to. I'm out. All right. I'm just trying to focus on. I'm not even worried about playing Bard right now. I'm focused on staying alive. This will be a fun one to go through and do. I can already see what our raid nights are going to look like. In terms of making sense of the chaos. Can I believe it? I'm believing it right now.
We're just getting started.
No, we're not doing this again. Yeah, I didn't know K-pop could be weaponized against us. Actually, yes, I did. I've seen enough K-pop stands. I'm gonna go into this stack. Never mind. Now we both did it. Just means one person can't. Oh, that person didn't even get any stacks. Oh, that's nice. At least it's not everybody gets a stack. It's still just evenly 4 hearts. That was a good one. Ref. Thank you, RefBot.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
That's us. We're the challenger. I love RefBot. I hope we get RefBot for housing. I want RefBot. RefBot for our house, please. I should have talked to Black Cat. That's fine. What a performance that was! I knew you could do it, my friend. I think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. As eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents, by giving advice on your training. Wait, if he needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponents better than most. If Mr. is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. I'd be happy to have Black Cat in my corner. Yeah, I'm happy, because that's my name. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. I look forward to working together. Hello, Yana. Young though she is, Yana is a certified fighter of the Arcadian. With her knowledge over your opponents, I believe she's a sound choice for your second. Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's... Oh, as you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it is time for your match. Thank you for the materia. Yana's... Oh, she's got a little sister. Right then, follow me. Gym isn't too far from here. She takes care of her younger sister. Is this where we get the sad backstory? Hey, aren't you Mr. the fighter who doesn't use a regulator? Not only fight, but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. I was so inspired when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too, I know it. You heartless fiend. You dare embarrass our sweet honeybee like that. I hate you. Ah! Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. My fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy. Oh, you're probably the fourth boss in the tier. Or the president, one of the two. Oh, but do excuse me. I'm something of a storyteller. I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would like to ask you a few questions. Wait, you're Black Cat. What are you doing? Keeping company with the bloke who just beat you. That's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. No one put on a show like Wicked Thunder. Oh, she is the sister. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. She is the younger sister trope. The I wanted to overcome my older sister and follow in her footsteps trope. Aloha. Shh. Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's over here. Hello, Yana. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training, home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement's where I train. Don't be shy. Go on in and make yourself comfortable. I'm a big fan of this so far, even though it's more lighthearted. I like the announcer, and I like that our first opponent becomes our companion. Her little sister. So they're a trio of sisters. Unless her little sister is Wicked Thunder. It's a pleasure to meet you, mister. My name is Niuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanks for thanking him for knocking me out, are you? They did say it is called Tri-Tails Training, so 3. Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have 2 sisters. Although they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrol. They happened to be in Yasulani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them. And one day they went out and never came back. That means they should all have Tyroli accents, most likely. Well, actually, the little one probably doesn't, but she probably... she didn't really... No, I don't really recall her having one in the fight that much. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're averse to using souls. You can... That means honeybee... So, I was wondering why Honeybee Lovely, she was in Yasuani probably visiting from, well, I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, she has the southern accent from Shaolani and Yasulani. So yeah, like they both have the American accents for that reason. She had the Honeybee Lovely had the southern accent. So yeah, that all checks out. We, on the other hand, don't see such a problem with the practice. So at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators when they passed that we could still remember them. Whether we're better or worse for it, I can't say. I was too little to understand what happened, but I heard the story from my sisters. When I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. Mister, I say knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass. I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Nayuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather than talk about such things, we should celebrate. You won 2 championship matches now, mister. This calls for drinks. I've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? You're celebrating even though you lost? Listen, she got a new job. She lost and got a new job at the same time. That sounds like a W to me. Wait, is this the Super Saiyan drink? Cheers! Crushing these drinks. So after what that delightful fan said outside, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name's Eutrope. I'm assuming it's Eutrope and not Eutrope. And she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Nayuni first and foremost, but turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electrope. Hold on, I've just the thing. Is this going to be her fighting in one of her matches? Oh, there she is. There's her introduction card. She's an Ixion. She uses an Ixion soul. I guess I'm not really surprised, but you know. Wicked Thunder. There you go. Yeah, heavyweight's the final tier. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed 11 Steed's soul in conjunction with Electrope and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough what I can do, but Eutrope taught herself how to fight. I could never emulate her fighting style. Thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized, too. We're going to find out that at heavyweight, there's like some deep, dark stuff happening that stops people from climbing all the way to the top. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residence on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Eutrope threw all that away when she vanished. Just can't wrap my head around why. But that's enough reminiscing for now. Can't be long before your next match, so let's head back to the arcade. Yeah, they're probably moved to Upperkeep's upper level, and their souls are extracted and given to the champion. Or they become endless. Yeah, something. Yeah, if they're sent to the upper level, they're no longer... They're not living their life in comfort. We already know what's on the upper level. Solution 9 is already deigned to be the best residential area. So if they're moved to the upper level in the Everkeep, yeah, their souls are farmed Yeah. Either their souls are sent to living memory and made endless, or their souls are farmed and given to a champion or something of that sort. Yeah, upper level is the same as being taken out back. That's not enough reminiscing for now. Can't be long now before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadian. Yeah, the big thing is they still know their sister. And they have regulators. So she couldn't have technically died. Unless her regulator was removed before she died, which is entirely possible. Good luck, mister. And please be careful. That's the mystery. So that's premise number 1 is about uncovering the dark depths of the Arcadian. Because there's clearly something the Arcadian is used for that is not on the up and up. Which, to be fair, I expected. What it is, who knew, but... I'm sure the president is the main villain. Like, there's a reason why they're delaying introducing us to the president. It's because he's the villain. Like, he or she is the villain. Here we go, mister. I'll do my best to support you as your second. Vile. Oh, it's a cage match. If you win the next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Right, let's take a look at your opponent. His face. We got real Mad Max vibes now. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, Brute Bomber. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all he touches. That'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win. The rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have been carried to the infirmary. Yeah, we got Junkrat 2.0 here. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best Brute Bomber too. Now go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring. Come back here as the new champion. I gotta say, it's nice to have a different boss theme for every fight so far. I appreciate the efforts. There's been a lot of new music already. It's time for Hell in a Cell. It's really more like a, well, no, yeah, it's more like just a protective fencing, but still. I can already see patterns on the floor for explosions.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Brute Bomber!
My man's about to mess us up. My man just did a backflip for no reason. All right, the fire is not lethal to touch. The fire probably won't be there the entire time either, I assume. Also, look at these, look at the patterns on the ground. Very important. Very important patterns on the ground.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
I'm so glad he said to smithereens, because if he didn't, we were about to have a field day. You can't start the fight with "I'll blow you." You can't. Those can't be the first. Even if you're gonna say something else, you got to start with. You gotta lean into that. All right. I'll blow you. All right. That's a shared tank buster.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Damn right we are. Brutal. Okay, so don't be on that side. I wonder if he's gonna push us back. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. That's what she said. Anyway. I thought it was just gonna be on the side. It wasn't. All right, good information. It's bigger than it seems. Murderous Mist. Is that a point blank? Oh, it's a 2-7. Wow, I mean, it's convenient we were behind him there, but, you know.
Die.
Oh, these knock back. We need one in each. One in each. One in each. At least one in each. Ooh, they send you real far. Fire spin. I mean, yeah, this is whatever.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
I get it because it's a bomb joke again. All right, there's a long fuse and yeah, there's long fuses and short fuses here. I mean, to be fair, the name of the skill pretty much confirmed that was going to be how it worked, but you know. Same deal, some long fuses, some short fuses. I mean, Honeybee Lovely was pretty tame up until her thing kicked in. Same with Black Cat. Uh-oh. What he's drinking. He's powering up. No, we'll fight him still.
Out of the way, tin can.
He just punched Refbot.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel.
He just punched Refbot. Refbot, no.
More distractions.
He buffed himself. Damage dealt is increased. Yeah, he's literally doped. That's the buff name, is doped. Lariat combo, by the way. Yeah, he's coming back the other way. That's what I figured he was probably going to do.
A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Yeah, this is actually the WWE. Actually just hitting the refs. The bosses were like, how come the Raiders get to use pots the whole time? The boss is finally understanding why we pot. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, God. No, other way.
I can't lose. I won't.
Oh, it's Emerald Weapon. What's up? Oh boy, I gotta get to the other side. All right, staying on this side. This is the multi-hit. Definitely the most tame of the fights so far, at least in terms of gimmick. Other way. Oops, still got me. Yeah, he's far more directly technical thus far, which means that the Savage fight's going to be a fucking pain, by the way. The fights that are ultra gimmicky end up being like, well, in normal mode are really easy to solve in Savage. And the fights that are really straightforward in normal mode are the ones that are brutal in Savage. Remember, one person in each. And don't get aimed towards the outside. Oh, I actually went too far. Knockbacks have surprised me with how far they send you. That's behind. No, the third fight curse only exists on the second tier. Yeah, no, there's definitely going to be sticky bombs in Savage. He's gonna stick people with bombs for like everything. I like his tank busters called Knuckle Sandwich. No wire cutting. Yeah, most straightforward of the bosses. Definitely the most straightforward. A lot of running around, and the boss having a small hitbox there makes it very noticeable.
KO! The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Dude, M2 might potentially drive you crazy.
It's all over. Until next time.
Until next time. And now we've got one more opponent. I wonder if the next opponent is like the barrier point or if it's a surprise opponent. You did it. You really did it. Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It's truly astonishing what you could do without a feral soul. You're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, mister. Now there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching. And make sure you wear something you won't regret. Ready, are you? Then let's get you on stage for your big moment. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadian, a rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the man of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Mr. Happy! That's me. Hold it right there. Brute Bomber is back. He doesn't like this. Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. Oh my! It appears Brute Bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. You fought with 8 of you. How is that fair? Let's settle this one-on-one, just you and me. You're one to talk about fair. It's supposed to be one-on-one. Fight without your bloody Bomb King. She got a point. Shut your mouths. Dude, you're the champion of the light heavyweight division. Oh yeah, there's Wicked Thunder. My man literally got fried by Wicked Thunder. What in the world just happened? Yutrape? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who supposedly vanished, has returned! I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart. Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to their clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I am unable to sanction such a match. The president. She works for the president. Intriguing. Most intriguing. That voice! It's the president! I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring. And prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks! By permission of the president, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch of the the Unenhanced Warrior. This is an event you cannot afford to miss! Wait, why would we prepare Wicked Thunders? Shouldn't we prepare my arena? She's challenging me. They said the challenger is the one, the one who is challenged is the one who. Hey, give me my arena. The Neoteric Witch. Yutrape, where have you been? Why have you come back now? She's working for the president. I'm sorry. Just wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. Shame your big moment was spoiled, but now the match's been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As the former heavyweight fighter, Yutrape is more than a cut above everyone you faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you climbed the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from outmatched. As Nauni mentioned, Yutrape, or rather, Wicked Thunder, harnesses Levensteed's soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring's a recreation of the imaginary city designed to allow her to use to full use of her power. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous there isn't even seating for the spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So go out there, mister, and win this! You got it. Match 4, now accessible. Yeah, can we just skip to heavyweight then? Just give us the next tier. Instantly. Alright, TM. Yeah, my arena would definitely be all Brambles.
both magic and machina. She's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
That is Ixion. There's a lot of platforms out there, by the way. Can't help but notice there's a lot of platforms out there.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
That sounds pretty personal, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not convinced at the not personal part. Alright, we definitely don't want to be on that side, at least.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Shadows Sabbath. Alright. So that looks like that's gonna... Oh, wait, she's creating a clone. Oh, and the clone is doing a half room. Yeah, okay. So she creates clones, and the clones do attack. So you have to look at the clone's animation as it's coming in, yeah. She's 3D printing. 3D printing clones of herself.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Is that a gun? Is she...
Massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Yeah, you don't want to stand... Oh, she's going to destroy the arena, isn't she? Guys, did we not learn from the first fight what was going to happen? All right, what was that? Oh, wait, okay, I didn't see the animation. Okay, so it was two in the back. I didn't even see the behind animation the first time. Okay, I missed it. I saw the back end. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Did she fire behind again? Oh no, she fired 2 in front.
That'll leave a mark.
I didn't see the first one that she fired again. I guess I gotta just angle the camera there for that one, because that bleed does a lot with the bulb stacks next time. That's multi-hit. Stay alive. Mitts. Mitts. Mitts and healing. That's a multi-hit. You gotta make sure you live that. Yeah, you can't be hard casting arrays. Yeah, no, just, yeah, you can jump up. Yeah, you can't be hard casting arrays on a multi-hits coming out when there's 5 people alive. That's literally instantly go to a cure 3 spam moment.
She's great wings.
She's gross. She's Bahamut. That was a oh, there was a spread afterwards. Yeah, I was just looking at the cannon the whole time. Well, the second person jumped, but they jumped after they realized it was too late. She's gonna do a lot of transformations.
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
Yeah, I know. Just means more time with the song, not complaining. I still can't help but notice there's a lot of platforms out there.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Can't help but notice all that. That's north. That's south. gonna get this burn now.
Electrope has many uses.
All right, so you have to look at the. I assume it's a normal. It's gonna send us this way again. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So it depends on where she's shouldered. Oh no. Okay, it depends on this. It's just giving you enough time that you might take the hit, but it's okay. So you just have to react after the fact. Okay. All right, and then she'll teleport here, and you look at the cannon. Rear fire, front fire. Rear. Okay, it's alternate each time.
A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
All right, that's rear. Looks like rear, front, rear. Yeah.